Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you joined me today. It's going to be a HIIT session, so it's going to be 30 minutes, all fairly intense work. We're going to go 50 on, 10 seconds off. We're going to have a warm up and then a cool down as well. You won't need a mat today, so just have enough clear space around you. I am going to use a set of weights on every second one. So one will be aerobic, one will be an aerobic with weights. So pick a set. I've picked up 3 kilograms today, set of 3. Okay, you will need a water bottle because we will get hot, and take the rest whenever you want to, and then you can just join back in. Okay, hope you enjoy it, and we're ready to go. I'm ready with that warm up. 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go, we're going to march. Okay, that march is going to get wide and narrow. Just bring it out, now drop it a little ways. Yes, keep the arms moving. I'm going to come up over the top, feel the abs already pulled in. I'm going to sweep that across the front. Yeah, I'm turning my hip, I'm coming up on my toes, squeezing that glute, core pulled in. Now step touch for me, step touch, pull it out and back. Yeah, feel that you're grabbing that air. With the knee as well, knee up. Lovely, good, so just getting that little twist through the waist. Yeah, I'm going to take a step forward, just dropping down through the thighs, dropping down, come up. Yeah, got 4 more, 2 more. Little lean forward, push that bottom back. Okay, lovely, coming to the end, now I come back up, just a little lean back, then back down again. Coming up. Stay here, I'm going to do a little runner. Elbow goes back, knee comes forward. Lovely, good. I'm going to put that foot down, swap over. Doing the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Just that lunge back and come up. Feel that you do get right into that lunge. Bend that back leg. Lovely, good. Lovely, good. I'm just going to step out. Feel it on the inside thigh as you step out. Bottom gets pushed out. Back stays nice and straight as I push that bottom out. Lovely, good. Go do a step leg up. Get those arms, just do the cross over at the front. Good, another 8. Good, another 4. Just come off your toes, just let those arms go. Nice and loose. Then I'm going to bring them in the other way and just roll the shoulder blades slightly forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a little shake out. Good work, well done. Okay, my first one is going to be a skate coming over. 50 seconds of work. Then I'm going to grab my weights. I'm going to do a jump out, a jump in, and then a bicep curl. And we're going to do that circuit 3 times through, 6 minutes in total. Okay, are we ready to go? We're just going to put that timer on. That skate is my first one. 3, 2, 1. Core pulled in. I'm skating over. I'm getting low through the legs. Remember that flat back, like we did just on that warm up. I want to get down, but I want to get through the legs to get down. Lovely, good. Just bringing it over. Good work. We've got 20 seconds left now. I'm just easing myself into this first one. Lovely, good. Dropping down. If you want to walk it over, you can. But if you can, just get that push off from the leg each time. One then the other. Just pushing off. 3, 2, 1. Good, lovely. That jump. Jump out, jump in. I've got the weights there. Hands go on the weights. I jump out. I jump in. I stay low. That little lift. Lovely. Weights go back down. Jump out. Jump in. Back on. Lovely, good. Feel that work on the upper half. Remember to keep your back nice and straight. So here, bottom push back, the lower part of my back is still straight. 20 seconds left. Jump it out, jump it in. Feel that core work for you. Lovely, good. Staying fairly low in that squat though. Good work. Out, in, up. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Second time round. That skate. Really working those legs on both of those. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jumping down. Jumping across. Lovely, good. I've got my core pulled in the whole time. I'm coming across. I'm getting low on that leg. It's like a low curtsy, but with my shoulders forward. Lovely, good. Just touching the inside of that shin. Maybe you can get down to the ankle. Remember, nice straight back the whole time. Drop through the legs to get low. That's where the work is. Good work. 3, 2, 1. I've got those weights. Just arm width apart, chest width apart, shall I say, with your arms. Lovely, good. So I'm down. Jump out, really look after your core here. Jump in. And then get that little lift. Jumping back out. Jump in. Sit back on it, nice straight back. Get that little lift. Good, so quite explosive movement there. Out and back in. Just keeping that back. Nice and straight coming out of the hips. You've got 15 seconds left. You're doing good. Well done. Get me that lift each time. I'm just in that wide squat position. I'm sitting back on my heels. Let me get that bicep curl. Good. Your last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm ready for our third and final set of this round before we move on. I'll just cover a little quick water break after these two. Okay, I'm skating across. So again, I'm looking after my lower back the whole time, keeping my abs pulled in, getting that push off by having that zip and hollow on. Lovely, good. And then just coming down, touching to the inside each time. Good work. Keep that going. Three, 2, 1. Good work. We ready? Okay, hands down, jumping out, core pulled in, sit back on your heels, keep a nice straight back. Out, in, sit on your heels, bicep curl, back on your heels, lovely, good. Sitting back, lovely, good. Jump, back in. Good, we have got 10 seconds left now. We'll get 1 more, 2 done. Back on your heels, give me that bicep curl. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. Little break here, little water break. Sorry, get me off something off the screen there. Okay. Doing good. We are going to do a squat and a punch out. I'm also going to do a power jack. My power jack comes first, it's my own body weight. And remember, I'm getting quite low on it. core pulled in. Are we ready to go? We've got 7, 6. Okay, getting ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Power jack. Comes back in. Lovely, good. So I'm getting low each time. So we have to work those legs. Get back up. Take water whenever you want. I'm going to take it in between circuits. You can take it. Remember, rehydrate. Lovely, good. Down. I'm going down each time. I'm sitting back on my heels. Lovely, good. So come on out of that squat each time. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, one little squat, punch out. Okay, squat, punch it, squat, punch it. I'm turning my hip like I did in that warm up. Good, so make it a good punch out. Keep it under control. Remember, form is better than getting loads of them in. It will still be aerobic. Arms and legs working at the same time. Good, dropping down, pushing out. Back into your squat each time. Shoulders back and down. Still, shoulders still back as you get that punch out. Last 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Power jack. 3, 2, 1. And jump into that squat. Come back up, down. I'm going to add arms to this as well. Lovely, good. I've just added 1 jack, 1 power jack. Lovely, good. Get that lift. Remember, elbows to thighs if you can on that power jack, but also feel that you've got a straight back. So push your bottom back out. Three, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Ready for that little squat and the punches again. Core really working for me on this one. You're doing good. Here we go. Squat, punch out and turn. Good. So that arm goes out, but my rib cage is pulled down and in. My shoulders are pulled back. I get the turn coming up through the glute. Turn on the toe. Pushing out. Lovely, good. Feeling strong in that punch out, pull it back in. Lovely, good. 20 seconds left. Pushing it out, back in. Three, 2, 1. Lovely, good. On our last 2 minutes of this round, power jack with the jack, or you can just go power jack, up to you. Lovely, good. So, power jack, full jack. Lovely, down, back up. Third and last time on this power jack. So do put the work in. Lovely, good. Pushing yourself, getting that challenge. That's where all the magic happens, where you can get fitter and stronger. Good, lovely, down, up. Three, 2, 1. Well done. Are we ready for that squat, that push, that turn, that glute squeeze? Keeping your core pulled in the whole time. Working those arms and legs. Here we go. Good. Pushing out and across. Lovely, good. I'm looking after my lower back. I'm keeping my core pulled in as I come up. My shoulders are still pulled back and down. Do not twist the body to go with it. Just that punch out and across, pulling it back in. Last few seconds now. We're in single figures. 3, 2, 1. And good work. As long as I can take my second water break. You're doing really well. On my next one, jumping into a squat. 2 jump squats forward, 2 jumps back. So let's go forward and back, touch the floor at the front, touch the floor at the back. So it's all about, again, those large powerhouse muscles. And then we're going to be able to put one weight across, arms working as a pair. So I only need one weight for this one. Okay, are we ready to go? So, 2 jumps forward, 2 jumps back, feet just outside of my hips. I'm into my squat. I jump into my squat. I jump into my squat, touch the floor. Jump back, touch the floor. There, touch the floor. Back, back. Good. Pushing back, pushing back. Really feel that powerhouse muscles working for you. Lovely, good. Up and down each time. I'm keeping you straight back. Lovely, good. You have 20 seconds left. If you find this is really difficult, do me like a crab walk forwards and back, and then walk back. That is the option. If you can, do me the jump. Those legs will get a little tired, and well done. Good. I've got one weight coming across. It's all about the core. Keep my weight on one leg, one toe pointed. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now what I'm doing is, it's not a big heavy weight, but I'm getting it up and across without me turning. I face to the front the whole time. It's about keeping that core pulled in, keeping that weight on just one leg. Second time round, it will be the other leg. Third time round, be about half and half. Lovely, good. Get it to swap over so we're nice and even. Good, 15 seconds left now. Stay low on that other leg. Feel that glute working for you. Good. Up, but I don't take that rib cage up. My core stays pulled in the whole time. I'm still, heart rate coming up. Breathing a bit heavier. 3, 2, 1. We're done. Okay. Jumping forward, jumping back, or walking forward, walking back, but low. So you know your thighs and your glutes have to work for you. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jump into a squat, touch the floor. Lovely, good. So I'm trying to get low each time, and I am measuring it by getting my elbows to my thighs each time. So I know I've gone low enough, but with a straight back. Lovely, good. Don't attempt to touch the floor if you're doing this with straight legs. Keep your legs bent. Drop through that squat. That's where the work is. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Guys are feeling it. Okay, I'm coming across. Now standing on this leg. And we're across. Lovely. Your third circuit out of 4. Doing really well. good. So this again is about keeping that core pulled in the whole time. Keeping low on one leg. Using your oblique on one side to get that knee up. Good, bring it across. 50 seconds, it's a fair chunk of work. So feel pleased with yourself. You've turned up, you've done it. Good. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Lovely. Third round in this, third and last round, before we move on to our final round. It's doing great. Lovely, good. So come out of my squat, jump my squat, touch the floor. Come back. Lovely, good. Keep that nice straight back the whole time. Get that drop through the legs. Try not to bow forwards. Remember, keep your chest up, head up, looking forward. Good. Just try and land nice and soft. 15 seconds left. Last time you'll be doing this one in this circuit. And well done. Give that a little shake out. Are we ready for our last 50 seconds on this circuit? I'm doing it from side, so keep an eye on the time. Halfway through, we change legs. Lovely, good. So it's coming across my body, standing on one leg, getting the squeeze in. Lovely, good. Here we go. Other side. Standing on that leg, bringing it across, core pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. If you haven't already taken a water break, take it with me now. And on to our fourth and final circuit. You're doing a really good job. Okay, so on my first one, I'm going to do a skip. On my second one, I'm going to come down again, but this time when I come down, I'm going to step out, here, in, and I do like a little jump here. So it's almost like a walking burpee, but with a lift at the end, and then jump into the middle. Okay, we've taken that water break. Ready for your last one, last 6 minutes of work. 3, 2, 1, your imaginary rope, unless you've got one there, and we're going to do that skip. Lovely, good. Nice and light on the feet. Hardly hear them on the floor. That's it, good. Just get that little skip. Ropes turning the whole time. 30 seconds to go. Now you're halfway. If you want to, lift your knees up and just make that like a jogging on the spot, but with that rope going underneath your feet. Knees up, knees up, knees up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Okay, so I come down over those weights, lift the weight, walk in or jump in, and then you can do that burpee, or burpee action. Okay, so I'm out, I've got a 1, come in, doing a jump, going out. I'm going to do the other arm. Come in, doing that jump, going down, into your plank, give me that lift. In, jump, going down. Good, keeping that plank nice and steady as you get that lift. Keep that bottom down, below the shoulders. Lovely, good. Get that little jump at the end. Again, it's optional. If you don't want to do that, lovely, good. Come in and out. Lovely, good. Come in, whoops, I've gone out of sync now. Little jump, out, jump in and jump up. Good work, well done. Okay, I've got that skip going on. Here we go. Little skip, and halfway through, I'm going to put up those knees. So nice and light, just foot to foot, getting off the floor though, so you know that rope, imaginary rope can get underneath. Okay, now here you can do knees up if you want to, that little bit of extra added effort. Lovely, good. Just landing soft each time. Keep that rope turning, keep those arms moving. Three, two, one. Okay, hopefully no interruptions on this one. There. I'm coming down into my plank. Get me that lift. You can stand up, and you can do the jump out of there. Going back down. Other arm gets that lift. Come in, low, and I'm up. Core working for me all the time. Arm, lovely, good. So you can walk in, you can, if you want to, you could do the jump in, just looks like this, and then I come off the floor as well. Come back down. Got the lift and jump up. Okay, down, give me that lift. You can jump in and jump up if you want to. Walk back out, give me that lift, walk it back in, and then you can do the jump. 3, 2, 1, good work. Our last 2 minutes of work. You've done great. Okay, here we go. Lovely, just side to side. Okay, up with the knees. This is the last time you do it, so let's go for it. Get those knees up. Turn that rope. Has to have a gap to go underneath. Up with the knees. You're coming down into single figures. 9, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, are we ready for our last exercise? Okay, my hands are on the weights. I've walked out. You can walk in, or you can jump in. Remember here, up. I'm going back down into my plank. Give me that lift. Walk in, do that jump. Coming back out. You can jump in and then jump up if you want to. But I am walking out into my plank each time, just because I want you to get that really good plank position. And think about that core. Lovely, good. Up. Walking back out. Give me that lift. Walk or jump back in. Lovely, good. Out. Give me that lift. And up. Walking it out. Give me that lift. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay. I'm coming off that music as well. Good work, okay. So legs out wide. Feel that your heart rate is coming down. You just get that roll. Roll around. Then I'm rolling the other way. Lovely, good. I'm going to come down to one side, just get a little reach out. Lovely, good. And then a little reach out. All the time, feel that your heart rate is coming down. I'm going to take that tip forward, straight legs, straight back until you get to the end, and then you can push your hands down, getting down towards the floor. Lovely, good. I'm going to keep those straight knees, so really keep your zip and hollow on to come back up. I'm going to do that again, just tipping forward, get that long hamstring stretch down both legs. Lovely, good. And keeping those legs straight, so really use your core to come back up each time. Lovely, good. I'm coming down, little inside thigh, and then down on the other side. Lovely, good. Now I'm going to do a standing glute stretch. So unless you want to get onto the floor, hold on to something for your balance, comes across. Then when you've got it, you can bring your chest right down to that crossover leg, pushing the bottom back. Lovely, good. Then I come up and I go the other way. So if you want to, just get your balance first, hold on to something, come across, put your hand underneath that thigh, chest comes down to the top of that thigh there, and I push my bottom right back to get a really good glute stretch. Fairly straight back if you can, head in line with your spine, just looking at the floor. Okay, lovely, good. I'm going to come up, just open out the chest. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. And then just one little swoosh down. When I come back up to the front here, and then back and down. Very well done. I hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy teaching to you, and I will see you again next time for another HIIT session. Enjoy. Bye now.